All right, some really nice ways to add secondary dominance to your writing. The first is from Sam Smith, I'm Not the Only One. A really nice chord progression. 1, the 5 of 6 to the 6 to the 4 chord. Now that 5 of the 6 just lays out a dominant for the 3 chord that resolves us into the 6, okay? So it really is a 1, a 3 major, 6, or 3 dominant, to the 4 chord. Now, what's really nice is because that's established throughout the song, it isn't much of a surprise at some point, but it still takes the stability away, right? Not wildly away like something like Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, which is just so atmospheric and there's almost like no footing or grounding anywhere. It really feels like you're floating. The purpose of that song. So this just takes that stability away, and the song is unstable, which is really nice. Now it takes it away harmonically in the foundation of the song, right? So it's almost like we're walking on like soft footing. It's not very solid, right? And the emotional feeling is not very solid in the foundation. What is really cool is that just lends for a melody that just sticks very nicely diatonically to the key of F, okay? The note, the natural 7 into that 6 chord, if I were to do like an altered dominant that switched then to a D harmonic minor, is never addressed, really. So it doesn't break the melody, right? It just gives us an uncomfortable feeling in the harmony, which I think is really great. Another way to use it is if I establish a very diatonic chord progression, right, and I'm telling my story lyrically, right, and I have kind of in there to spice up one part of the verse or maybe a bridge or just one time in the song. What I like to do is really address that lyrically. Now, because it's not a completely new song and we are going back to the same soundscape, right, almost the same cinematic universe that we're creating with the song, something like a point of view change for right there, or a dialogue from not the protagonist or the narrator, depending on how you're writing it, but the dialogue of another person sort of like stepping in is a really, really nice change. Something should change there, right? If we're writing to something that is really diatonic, and that's moving, this isn't just a key change, or I should say it's not just a progression change. It is sort of a key modulation that we would want the lyric to match up to that, and not just be continuing as though we were sticking to the same diatonic progression the whole time.